Hello, so today, don't mind this, by the way, this is my sweater. So today, this video is going to be about, I am prideful. I'm not talking about the rainbow, the LGBT. I'm prideful of being classy, so I'm proud of being of classy. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm proud of being classy, so everybody knows that I'm straight, and straight is always the way to go. Heterosexual, yes, it's always the way to go. Like, I can't relate with the other things. Now, today this video is about, you know what? I am proud of being classy. Like, my mindset, my spirit, my soul is classy. I'm classy and I'm proud of it. So, yeah. Because, you know, people assume that we're stuck up. And I don't care if you assume that I'm stuck up. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I have the right to feel beautiful and confident. And it's like, if my confidence bothers you, whatever. Like, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. It's that simple. It's hard, but it's that simple. Be a mature person. This common sense. So, my spirit is classy. Like, no matter how I'm dressed, my spirit is classy because I treat people how I want to be treated, by the way. So this is why when I say girl that's ratchet and ghetto and she twerks, she shakes her ass to get attention, I don't even care. I feel so happy and proud being myself because I know that I never have to act like a degenerate or ratchet or ghetto to get attention. I'm not saying you can't twerk, but there's certain places where it's like, it's kind of irrelevant for you to act that way, right? Like, especially if there's no music or if there's a classy music and you start shaking ass when everybody's eating. Like, where's your logic? Where's your common sense? How were you raised? Were you raised right? People are gonna doubt if you were raised right. They're gonna doubt how you were raised because the way you're acting is not coherent to the environment that you're in. So I am proud of being classy and I will never apologize for that. So if you think I'm stuck up, I've done a good job. I was raised right. My parents did a good job. To all my pretty exoticals, do people assume you're stuck up because you're pretty, you're classy, or the privileges you have? It can be texturism, skin tone, whatever. Do people assume you're stuck up? Whatever. If you assume I'm stuck up, I don't care. I'm proud of it. I'm glad you assume that I'm stuck up. Yes, I am. I mean, I'm confident. Stuck up? That's kind of crazy, but whatever. I have the right to feel on top of the world because I am that girl. Every time I see people act ratchet or be mean to other people, I'm like, that can never be me. Because I never have to be mean to other people. I never have to dance in the type of way that's provocative to get people's attention. Yes, I can dance, but I know when it's suitable for me to dance, and I'm no longer the same person as how I was before. Like, I'm more mature, I'm more classy. I was always classy. My spirit, my soul is classy. Because have you ever seen a girl who looks good, but she's rude and she's mean and she's trash and she doesn't know social cues? Like, and she rolls her eyes every time she sees a girl that looks pretty? That's ratchet and ghetto. That's ratchet and ghetto. If you feel so insecure and jealous about a girl you don't know, that you roll your eyes at her, you give her the mean look, there's something wrong with you. Get therapy. Get therapy. There's something wrong with you. If you didn't know, now you know. All right? Get therapy. You found out something's wrong with you. You found out that you ain't that nice, you ain't that cute. Go to therapy. You're welcome. Free advice. And yeah, so I never had to roll my eyes. I don't roll my eyes when I see a pretty girl. Like, I just feel pretty. I just feel amazing. And I know how it feels to be hated for being pretty. I know how it feels to be criticized for standing out. So I would not go out of my way to criticize someone who's minding their business, being pretty the way they are. I would not do that. I sympathize with them. You know, everybody has their own personality, but to all my pretty exoticals, keep being beautiful and gorgeous. Be proud of your privileges. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with having privileges. And yeah, so if they assume you're stuck up, you won the lottery. Congratulations. You're the 1% of society. I am the goddess, but you can be a goddess. So comment down in the comment section below if this video actually helps you. So this video will be called something along the lines of, you know, don't dim your light, but be proud of being classy. So be proud of being classy. I'm proud of being classy. I'm an actual classy girl. Like, my spirit, my soul. Like, I know how to eat in a way that's like not disgusting like a pig. I eat with a fork, a knife, and a spoon. Welcome to society. Welcome to society. All right. Welcome to society. You know. So girls, Are you classy? Are you planning to be classy? Remember, classy is not just the way that you look, but it's the everything. It's the way that you behave, it's the way that you treat other people, and it's the way you make other people feel in general when you are around people. So, do people get bad vibes from you? Like, do people sense that you're a mean ass bitch for no reason? Then that's not classy. Work on it. That's not classy. Because classy is the whole entire vibe. It's the aura. It's not just the looks. The looks plays the part, but the look is not enough. That's why a girl can be pretty, but a girl can be still called a bitch. Why? Because she's nasty, she's rude, and she's rude for no reason. So nobody wants to be her friend unless they're rude and trash and they're meaner than her and they're gonna treat her bad. You know, like, I just can't relate with being ghetto and ratchet. Like, you know, this is why I don't be friends with people who talk bad about me. I don't be friends with people who talk bad about my privileges. I don't be friends with people who like make too much noise and play too much loud music. It's just obnoxious for real. Like, go party at home. Or if you're gonna party, like, don't make some music or noise where it's distracting the whole neighborhood. Like, you're not the only one around the neighborhood, so you have to respect other people. Put it at a tolerable level so it doesn't disturb other people's peace. So that's part of being classy. Like, I am a classy girl and I'm proud of it. You see this? This is a whole entire set, boo-boo. Every time y'all see me go on here, my outfit, my style be switching. Why? Because that's just who I am. So that's why you have to find your own style. And I'm not going to shame you if you look prettier than before. I'm not going to shame you for looking kept. I'm not going to shame you for feeling happy, feeling good, feeling pretty, feeling on top of the world. You have the right to feel like that. Like, I would never go out of my way to make a girl feel not pretty. But at the same time, I'm not going to dim my light just to make you feel happy about yourself. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Put some shades on if the light's too bright, period. So girls, I just want to say that I'm proud at being, I'm proud at being, you know, straight, period. But I'm proud because it is the way to go of society. Okay, if you want to have a family, if you want to procreate, but and have a legacy and all that. But I'm proud of being classy, sophisticated, and people don't get negative vibes from me. Okay, the only time you get negative vibes from me is if you're a bitch and you're trash and you're rude for no reason and you don't know how to interact with people without being so mean and disrespectful. That's when I might act like a bitch, but that's not in my nature. That's not in my personality as a person, as a goddess, period. I am the goddess and you can be a goddess. So girls, I want to know, are you classy? How do you behave? How do you dress? And dressing a type of way is nice, but you have to be the full package. You can't just look pretty. You have to be pretty. You have to sound pretty. You have to, not in a performative way, but you have to be pretty from the inside and out. Because that matters, all right? Yeah, I do talk about beauty, but girls, I know that beauty is not everything, but beauty is something. So I'm not saying to let yourself go. If you can keep yourself together, keep yourself together. But I'm saying not to like just be trash. Like, be a decent person, not in a performative way, but a genuine way. So when you look good, you feel good. But how are you as a person? Do you treat people with respect? Do you look down on people? Like, those things matter, girls. So you have to be the full package. You have to be yourself, but you have to be a decent ass person to society and yourself. All right. And yeah, girls, so that's what it is. Don't dim your light for nobody. And people will try to shame you for the privileges they don't have. So it can be your skin tone, it can be your hair, it can be like your brown skin, your dark skin, your light skin. That is a privilege. And you have to know your privileges. And sometimes if you don't know, people will remind you by the way they treat you, by the way they're jealous. And remember, when somebody's jealous of you, that's not your problem. And you have the right to be a bitch, because like, I came so far as a person. And also it's like, how dare you try to be mean to me and be rude to me just because of your insecurities. Work on your damn self. I don't want to be a snappy, rude ass bitch, but at the same time, don't be a bitch to me. So girls, be classy. Don't be a doormat. Hold your ground. Make sound. Don't let nobody play you for a fool. You are amazing, period. And if a girl don't like you for being pretty, don't be her friend. That's part of being classy. Social cues, be smart. Notice how they look at you. Notice how they interact with you and other people. Like, I don't like being friends with a girl who mistreats other people and then she wants to be nice to me. That's how I know or feel that she's fake. Or a girl who only wants to hang out with me when her best friend is not around. Like, you're fake. Like, you're so desperate for people's attention and company that you can't even be alone by yourself. Like, and you have to be fake. You don't even like me, but you want to hang out with me because your best friend is not around. No, I'm not settling for less. I'm settling for more in every aspect of my life and situation, and you should too. All right. So if they think you're snuck up and you're just being pretty, minding your business, girl, and you know how to you know how to clap back, but you don't have to. You don't have to yell. You have people be your allies. You can just say something like, she was mean, she was rude, and people would, handle that business for you. That's how you know you're classy. My whole entire life, I always been a classy girl. My spirit, my soul. I never look down on people who are struggling financially or look wise. I never look down on them. I have standards, of course, but I'm not gonna mistreat you because you look different. That's not how I go. I treat people how they treat me, and I'm the type of person, I see how people interact with other people and with me. So that's when I clap back. If you say something nasty, then you might hear something nasty from me. Cause like, why you trash? Period. So being classy is a whole entire thing. Feminine, aura, everything. It's your soul, it's your spirit, it's the good heart, it's the good spirit and mind that you have. Morals and values plays a part at being classy and not being so rude and disrespectful, but standing your ground, holding your ground, not letting people play with you is part of being classy. You don't have to yell. There's times when you can yell and shout, but you can say how you feel without being disrespectful. And there's times and places where it's okay, you can be disrespectful because somebody was rude, so that's the only way to understand if you're rude back. But at the same time, I don't have to yell. I don't have the energy to yell. I do, but I just don't want to yell. I'm classy. I'm very at peace. I try to be at peace, and that's how all you pretty exoticals should be. No matter how you look like, no matter your phenotype, no matter your skin tone, light skin, brown skin, dark skin, you have the right to promote and flaunt your skin tone. Because that's what you are. You're pretty, you're gorgeous, you have so much to offer to the world and to yourself and to the world. And you have the right to be exclusive and gatekeep who can be around you and gatekeep the things that make you feel amazing and not tell other people how to do it for yourself. All right, because you're valuable, you deserve to be respected and valued as a diamond, as a gem, because you're literally like a gem. When you're a classic girl, you're literally so amazing that you have to have a gate around you, so not everyone so people who are trash can't be a nuisance to your presence, if you know what I mean. So girls, be classy. I don't have to twerk. I never have to twerk. So that's what I just want to say. Yeah, so when people assume that we're stuck up, I'm not saying I am, but I have the right to feel like I am that girl. And I'm not going to be ashamed of it. I don't care. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of what I have, and period. And you should be proud of who you are and what you have. Any privilege you have, you shouldn't feel bad about it. People try to make you feel bad about it because they don't have it or because they feel like you're on top of the world, but who cares? I am a mature girl, so what makes me feel like that girl is that I don't have to roll my eyes. I don't get jealous at pretty girls, and if I do, I find a way not to put my insecurities and toxicity towards them. I find a way to be mature and handle it in a mature way. All right, if a girl's pretty, I'm not gonna go to her and be like, she thinks she's stuck up, you think you're stuck up. F that. I don't care. If you think you're all that, that's wonderful. You're pretty, okay, it makes sense if you think that you are that girl. It's one thing to be pretty and know that you're pretty and you tell yourself you're pretty. I'm not gonna get mad at that. But I guess it is something if you know you're pretty and you go tell someone else that they're not pretty. Okay, that can be something else. That can be a different situation. But if you're 9 times out of 10, pretty girls, exoticals, they're just pretty. They're minding their business and they're trying to do the best for themselves and other people that they care about them, and they don't do problems. All right, so it's petty if people try to make problems because you're minding your business. They should mind their business. If you're minding your business, you wouldn't have time to mind somebody else's business and make drama out of it. So girls, be classy. That's what it is. Be classy, be amazing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Keep being beautiful, keep wearing the things you like, and everything will work well for you. So comment down below if you're classy, if you're planning to be classy, and remember, being classy is not just a look, it's a combination of everything. The way you feel, the way you make people feel, and how you treat them, how they treat you, the way they perceive you, and the good aura that they feel around you. So classy is not just a look. This is why a girl can be looking classy, but she's trash and she's ghetto and ratchet. I see so many girls, they look pretty, but unfortunately I can tell when a girl's ratchet and ghetto because she treats people wrong. She yells at people for no reason. She calls them words. She says vulgar words without you know, having drama. Like, it's uncalled for to call someone vulgar words and curse at them because you don't like the way they look. Like, and girls who try to make problems for no reason, girls who are, you know, rude, mean, disrespectful, you know, say something mean about a girl that they don't know for no reason out of jealousy. That's just not classy. I see it. I've seen so many times girls are pretty, but I'm like, I know she's ratchet and ghetto. She's a ghetto type, so I automatically don't even acknowledge them. I just don't. I never did. So, girls, be classy, be amazing, and classy will bring you far. So, you don't have to act like a degenerate. You don't. Like, I'm the type of girl, I'm classy. Like, my spirit and soul. So, this is why no matter how I dress, people just feel, the majority of people, they have nothing bad to say about me. Because, unless if they're jealous and insecure, but majority of people, they just love being around me, or they just feel positive vibes, nice aura about me. Like, that doesn't mean that I don't get mad, but it's just like, I prefer to not make drama, and I handle my business if it is a problem. But I'm classy, and I have better things to do than smoke and drink and waste my time smoking weed, you know, and all those things. So I have a castle to make, and welcome to the Pretty Girl Club and Pretty Heart Club. Like, pretty girls from the inside. You're pretty from the inside and out. Like, you're a decent person, and you're not mean, you're not rude, and you never have to do illegal things to get your way. Like, you don't have to, you know, do people wrong to be successful. That's also what makes me feel like I am all that. I am all that, by the way. I am. I behave well, I'm raised well, I have morals and values, and I treat people with dignity, and I don't look down on people just because they look, you know, maybe not attractive or whatever. Like, I don't look down on them. I see people as people. But if you're trash, if you're rude, if you're mean, I'm gonna have to tell you that you is a BITC, or let you know that you are not classy. Therefore, I don't have to acknowledge you. Period. So I hope you enjoy this video. Until next time. Bye. So be classy, and this is what makes me proud. There's a lot of things that makes me proud, by the way, but what makes me proud as a goddess, the goddess, is that I'm a classy girl. My soul, my spirit is classy. I just know how to make people feel good, not in a performative way, but a genuine way. In a genuine way where it's like, it's easy for me. Like, I care about how people feel. I care about the people, how they feel, for people who are not rude. Like, people who are decent, people who are trying to do the best for yourself and other people they care about. I see nothing wrong with that. And also, never dim your light, never dim your privileges or whatever, like, because people's insecurities. Remember, people only try to shame you for the things that they wish they had for themselves. But be mature. Learn how to move on. And it's not the end of the world. Well, it might be in some places in the world. But anyways, that's a different topic for another video. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time. Bye. Keep being beautiful and gorgeous. You don't owe anybody an explanation. And if a girl is pretty and you feel insecure and threatened by that, you don't have to say something mean to her and say that, you know, she's doing too much. Maybe you're not doing enough. That's tough. That's harsh. But, you know, work on yourself. Or learn to appreciate someone else's beauty without being a rude ass troll. TROLL, a rude ass troll under a bridge. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below what video you'd like me to do next, and I might do a second video of this. So I just want you to notice that I do a lot of series and episodes about things that I talk about, because it can correlate to almost everything that I talk about previously. So that's what it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time. Bye. And also, being classy is also not partaking degenerate activities like twerking randomly, yelling at people randomly, being rude, being impatient when you're waiting in a freaking restaurant line, like being like, hurry up. Oh, girl, please. You're not the only one waiting. You're gonna have to wait like everybody else in line, and not cutting people in line. Like, if somebody is waiting in line, you don't go in front of them and be like, oh, like, I'm gonna be in front of you. You wait like everybody else. You stay in line until it's your time to actually order the food you want. That's part of being classy. Social cues, mindset, value, morals, and know how to treat people and know how to respect people. Like, I'm not saying to be a doormat. I'm not saying that you have to give yourself to people, but like, learn how to interact with people without being such a nuisance, without being such a negative vibe. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is why girls be looking good, but they're still get on ratchet because they don't know how to treat people with respect, and they're rude, they're mean, and they're like confrontational, but not in a good way. They like they're the ones that started the problem, so now they're mad when someone is like, yeah, I'm gonna deal with this, and watch how I deal with this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they started the problem, and now they want to be like, oh, I never started something. They're like yapping, yelling, all of that, like they're barking like like they're just doing too much, right? It's irrelevant. They're being a distraction, they're being noise, they're not handling the situation in a mature way. They don't know how to communicate how they feel, so they're just annoying, they're rude, and they're unpleasant to be around. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.
Thanks for watching.